Friends, welcome to another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors, and welcome to another TJO unboxing. Hey, today we are unboxing a RUNCL spinning reel. These guys reached out to me last week and asked if I would do a review of their spinning reel. I always find it kind of fun to review new products. I find it's always kind of fun to review new products, and like you guys, I'm always looking for a bargain. So anytime somebody comes out with a new product that captures my interest, I'm always happy to give it a try, give it a review. So we're going to run this. This is a RUNCL Titan II 3000 spinning reel. Comes with a little case for your reel, parts diagram, instructions manual, sticker, This is a 5-3-1 3000 series spinning reel. Feels pretty smooth. I use a lot of spinning equipment. I know you guys use a lot of spinning equipment. So I was particularly interested to try out their spinning reel. I told them if I like the spinning reel, if I'm happy with it, then I'll be happy to try the bait cast reel as well. But we are going to spool this thing up with some 10 or 12 pound braid. We're going to throw it on this old Gander Mountain Vortex 6.5 medium spinning reel of mine. Just a nice versatile all-purpose 6.5 foot spinning reel. I can do everything with this, from throwing wacky rigs to jigging for walleye to just about anything. This will give me an opportunity to throw this thing through its paces pretty good, so I can make a good honest determination of whether this thing's worth 50 bucks or not, whether I could recommend it to you guys or not. And sometime next year when we do our big 5,000 member giveaway, I'll throw this into the prize pool. So I'm going to get this thing spooled up with some braid. I'm going to throw a leader on it because I'll be doing some bass fishing in the next week or so. Get this thing on a rod and see how she does. I have spent several days now fishing with this RUNCL Titan II spinning reel. I've tried it on a couple of different rods. I've used it for multiple techniques, from wacky rigging and neko rigging to drop shotting, even to Ned rigs. The reel has performed very, very well. I'm very happy with the reel so far. I think I can pretty comfortably say I can recommend this reel. Hey friends, the bottom line is this. Over the past 25 years, I have fished with a lot of spinning reels. I mean a lot of spinning reels. I'm fairly confident that I have worn out more spinning reels than most guys will ever own. But hey, over the 15 years or so that I fished bass tournaments, not only did I fish with a lot of spinning reels, but I fished with some pretty decent quality spinning reels also. I used a lot of Quantum back in those days. In fact, probably the spinning reels that I used the most during tournament competition were the Quantum Energy Series reels. And I've still got a couple left, but I wore out a whole bunch of these things. The last few years that I fished tournaments, I had actually switched over to wave spin reels. And primarily because I had worn out most of my Quantum reels, and I got a bunch of these wave spin reels for free. Although I gotta say, I was never impressed with this serrated edge reel spool. Whatever, I did use them for a number of years and they performed fairly decent. I fished with some Mitchell reels, the Spider Cast series, when those first came out. I fished with some of the Pinnacle Deadbolt reels. But hey, for the last several years, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 years, I've been using Cast King reels, spinning reels almost exclusively, and I've been very, very happy with them. At the moment, I don't have any intent to replace those reels, but I will say that this Titan II reel by RUNCL, which I've now had for a couple of months, and I've caught quite a few bass and pike on this thing. I will say that I'm pretty happy with this reel. It's pretty lightweight, it's super smooth. I'm happy with the spool size. I just really haven't found anything that I don't like about it. The drag system seems to be pretty smooth. As far as I'm concerned, spinning reels come down to this. I have no use for a spinning reel unless it has a buttery smooth drag system. To me, that's #1 importance. One of the reasons that I love Cast King reels is their spinning reels have an excellent drag system. They are super, super smooth. This RUNCL reel also appears to have a pretty smooth drag system. That was one of the things I loved about Quantum. But next in importance to me is how well a spinning reel holds up. Like I said, I used these Quantums for a lot of years. This particular Quantum's probably got 5 or 6 pretty tough seasons of tournament fishing on it. Maybe 7 or 8 seasons even, I don't know. This thing's caught a lot of big smallmouth. And this particular one's still running pretty smooth. Like I said, I did tear up a few of them. But hey, how smooth the drag is and how well a reel holds up, I'm only able to answer one of these questions right now about this RUNCL, and it does perform pretty well and the drag is pretty smooth. I really can't answer yet how well it holds up durability wise. Maybe I'll hang on to it long enough to answer that question, or maybe I'll give it to one of you guys in the meantime, I don't know. But hey, there's a couple things, guys, I want to announce. First of all, we are doing a men's weekend. Now this is nothing super fancy. We've kind of thrown together a little bit last minute. But the weekend following the Michigan gun opener, my buddy and I and my sons are going to be up north, hopefully doing a little bit of deer hunting, hopefully doing a little bit of fishing. And we are making that weekend available to you guys also, to those of us who are interested in joining us. There's 2 or 3 cabins still available for that weekend. So if you're interested, drop me an email right away and let me know that, hey, I'm interested in joining you guys on that weekend. I'll get you guys the information on the cabin. You've still got time to pick up a cabin. I think there's some 2-bedroom cabins still available, and maybe 1 or 2 3-bedroom cabins available. But hey, make sure to drop me an email if you're at all interested in doing that weekend with us. I believe it's going to be a lot of fun. They do have rowboats available at the facility. The rowboats are free for those that are renting a cabin. It is right on a lake. So if you want to do some fishing, there's rowboats available. Just bring your fishing gear and you're good to go. I would say, if you plan on doing any fishing, I would say this: if you are interested in going and you do plan on doing some fishing while you're there, I would say make sure you have some blade baits, make sure you have some jigging spoons, make sure you have some flutter spoons. I think by mid-November in Wellston, we're going to have water temps, and my guess would be low 50s probably, maybe even upper 40s by then. We're going to have some pretty cool water, and I think your heavy metal jigs are going to do well. I think blade baits would be fantastic. Flutter spoons probably pretty good, and you can't go wrong with a jig and spoon, or maybe even a jig and wrap. But anyway, so that's the details on that. Make sure to drop me an email if you're interested in joining us on that. Next, I want to mention our other channel, TJO Men's Ministry channel. Guys, if you haven't yet checked out TJO Men's Ministry, please make sure to go over and check that channel out. I'll leave a link right here at the end of the video. We've put some fresh content up on that channel. So whether you're brand new to faith or you're still kind of kicking around the idea of faith, or if you're already a disciple of Christ and you just want to check out some of the discussions that we have on there, make sure to go over to the TJO Men's Ministry channel, check that channel out, let me know what you think. Hey guys, last but not least, I really believe that next year we are going to hit 5,000 subscribers. I know it's a little ways off yet. I'm probably a little tad premature predicting that, but I believe that we will hit 5,000 subscribers next year. I promise you we're going to do a big giveaway when we hit 5,000 subs. When we hit that 5,000 subscribers, we're definitely going to do a pretty big giveaway. As we've been doing with our giveaways, priority is going to be given to our Patreon supporters. I imagine what we'll likely do again, like we did last time, is our Patreon supporters will get an automatic 2 entries into the drawing. So hey guys, if you're interested in supporting Team Jesus Outdoors and having those additional opportunities when we do have that big 5,000 member drawing, there's a link in the description below to our Patreon account. Give some consideration to going over there and supporting us on Patreon. Guys, thank you so much for all of your support with Team Jesus Outdoors. Thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for clicking that like button. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. I really, really appreciate you guys. Hey, God bless, tight lines. We'll see you guys on the water.